What's up guys, Double A12 here and welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Pod Survival Let's Play. And I decided to do the intro outside because every time we do the intro, we're always indoors, so I'm gonna spice it up a bit this episode. Now first of all, as usual, we start every episode off by introducing the new people in the subwall. And last episode, when I mentioned the fan art thing, you got a bunch of you guys actually tweeting me on Twitter, like, sending fan art, which is absolutely wonderful. Now, before I get started, for you new viewers of the series, this is a wall of subscribers where I put your name down if you either answer the comment question of the day, which is said at any point in time throughout the video, or send me fan art via Twitter. Either one works, and, you guys, and I'll choose one out of, one person from the comments and one person who sends fan art, and I put them on the subwall. Now, before you guys ask, no, the difference between the fan art and the subwall thing, I keep a folder in my computer of all the fan art you guys send me, so I simply move them to another folder once you've already made it to the subwall. So if you already sent me fan art before, you still have a chance of being put up there in a different episode. Now, in today's episode, it's actually a pretty special one because we completed this part of the subwall, so I'm probably going to start putting names at a different location. I'll probably think of that in between episodes, but right now, the people who have made it to the subwall is Quest Gaming. Now, I'm going to put his fan art on the screen right here. As you guys can see, he has made an amazing drawing of me. I freaking love it. I look absolutely freaking adorable. Thank you so much, Quest. Like, seriously, guys, you guys were so amazing in sending me fan art and all that cool stuff, and it is just absolutely ridiculous to see how many of you guys actually sent me that. So the next person who I've added to the subwall, the person who answered the last comment question of the previous video, is the Nerdy Gamer. Now again, guys, thank you guys so much for participating. If you guys want to make it to the subwall in the next episode, either send me fan art via Twitter, leave a like in the video, plus leaving a like on the video, as well as, answer the comment question of the day, which is said at any point in time throughout the video. Just do all that, and eventually you guys will make it to the subwall. I've also, said this in a previous episode, but I don't think you guys can know. You guys can actually double up on a subwall, because, to be honest, I don't remember all the names on here, even though I'll probably recognize you in the comment section. But if you guys comment again, and I do choose your comment, I won't even look at the other names over there and add you to the subwall again. Wherever I decide to do it next. Now, in between episodes, I actually did a ton of work. I was actually looking for another fortress, because as you guys know, in the previous episode, we were working on this up here. We were working on the potion room we were going to use up here, and the problem being is I don't have any potions. So, in between episodes, I actually went to the nether and all that, and as you can see, I got a lot of glowstone and quartz, but I did not find another fortress, so I couldn't find a blaze, I couldn't find anything that could help me with, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of the problem right now, is we can't even, we can't do anything about potions, so that is kind of unfortunate for us, but, we should be totally fine, to be honest, because, we can work on that a little bit later on. Now, today's episode, I actually want to work on, designing this a little bit better, because it does look kind of, meh, as well as down here. Here, I'm going to show you guys. So, out here, first I want to show you guys this. Remember when we planted those trees? Look, a lot of them have actually grown already. Let me see if I can go to third person to show you guys. I think this should be fine. There we go. As you can see, all the trees have grown. I actually like the look of it, but this is actually going to be what I'm going to be using as my tree farm, which is basically me planting trees all over here, and I'll cut them, off camera, so, I'll get all the wood, pick up all the saplings, and do all that hard work without you guys having to see it. And we're going to have basically a lot of wood, a lot of apples, and all that cool stuff. Now, something I don't think I've ever done on camera is, but I think I've done it in a stream before, which is, I've actually made a golden apple before, so let's go down here and check that out super fast. I'm going to craft a golden apple because I don't think I've ever done it on camera, and I think it would be interesting, for me to showcase that to you guys. So let's go down super fast just so I can do that. I still haven't really collected any of this. No, I think I have, actually. Did I? Let me check these chests. Actually, I think I did collect some of this stuff. Alright, what I think I'm going to do is, instead of using, carrots as my main source of food, because it doesn't give me too much saturation, I'm going to actually start crafting, bread, because I think bread would be a good, food source, so why am I not picking any of this up? Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I'm actually full on stuff. Let me just put, what do I put in here? Okay, I think I can actually put these nether rack in here, I think. Yeah, it's called nether rack. Alright, we're going to do that. We're going to pick all this bread up, which we're going to be using as our food source. And over here, we're going to put our, our wheat back because we don't really need this. I also want to start working on the farm pretty soon because, you know, like the animal farm over here is kind of declining. I think we used to have, oh no, that's something I can do right now actually is, work on this. Let me get some wheat for these cows. I think cows eat wheat. I am pretty sure they do. I think. I'm hoping they do. Hopefully we're not wasting our time right now. Let's go this direction so it'd be a little bit faster. Go down this hole here. I might just put a trapdoor here or something. I don't know. We have that sheep all the way over there being all lonely. But over here, these cows can actually be fed. So I think I got all of them. I think I didn't get the one back there. There we go. Alright. And I think there's XP for that. So hopefully they're all mating and we should have more, I think we can feed this dude. Alright, there we go. Alright, we should be fine. And, alright, sweet. So, those guys are fed, but we still need to find another sheep to trap in that area, so that'd be pretty cool. Also, something I just thought of, okay, let me see. Let me just put this stuff away. No, that's not what I put there. Alright, I put this here. And, I'm gonna put this here. I think up here, I'm gonna work on, like, a balcony or something, because we do have a lot more space up there. So I'm going to work on something for that area over there to put something on because, you know, we have a lot of building space left, such as over here as well, but, you know, that can be worked on in a different episode. But definitely soon, I want to start working on something over here because this looks absolutely dreadful to me. I want to put something on top here just to make it look a little bit better. I don't know. We're going to see what we're going to have to do with that. Now, let's just get focused on today's episode a little bit. So I do want to put glowstone all around the house somewhere, but you know, this is gonna be quite difficult to be honest because I don't know. Okay, yeah, okay, we're gonna craft a lot of glowstone because we do have a lot of glowstone dust on us, so let's go do that super fast. And there we go. Oh, another thing I do want to do is find some pumpkin seeds because I would love to, you know, I would actually freaking love to have jack-o'-lanterns and all that, but unfortunately I don't know how to get pumpkin seeds as of yet. I think it's somewhere in something to do with the nether. I am pretty sure it has something to do with the nether, so that's something I'm going to have to work on. But as for here, however, I think for the outside, I want to work on the lighting situation a little bit better because it does look absolutely dreadful right now. And we do need to make a shovel super fast. Let's go make a quick stone or wooden shovel or whatever because I do want to fix a few things here. Let's see. There we go. And alright, so if you guys are just PC viewers who are, you know, watching me for some reason, because I do have a ton of those, which is weird. In Pocket Edition, we have this thing called Press Dirt. If we just simply do this and this, it should be like that. Now, something that kind of bothers me about this is what's down here. So I think I might do for this area over here is actually this, because it's always bothered me that it's always like this, how this, you know, dirt over here hasn't been, you know, compressed or anything. So I think I'm going to do is just simply remove that, which I can simply do right now, and fill this in with, I'm just going to use normal oak. So we're going to have to craft a bunch of more oak wood, because, you know, it does match the stairs over here, as you can see. So I think if we just do this, that should be completely fine. And we gotta put these fence gates back, so we just gotta simply do this all the way here. And I think that looks pretty decent. Alright, let's see how that looks from the outside. Yeah, I like it. Alright, there we go. So it gives the feeling of an entrance. Now, what I have to do off camera is, I'm probably gonna, I don't know, okay. What I'm thinking of doing is actually putting a bunch of glowstone on the floor over here, just so, you know, I could have some stuff to, you know, sort of torches away in a way, but I kind of like the feeling of the torches now, I don't know, so that may or may not happen, so we're gonna have to see a little bit about that. As of here, though, I do want to start building, somewhere up here, like a tower or something, because I do realize that, you know, I do want to be able to see everything and all that, and this just doesn't cut it here. And how do zombies get in here? I don't know. I'll just simply kill this dude, there we go. And he is done and dead for good. I'm also interested in finding like a taiga biome or something, but you know, that'll be for later. Alright, we're just gonna light this all up here because I do want to eventually take this area here, because I do realize we have a cave system down here, which I do want to take into consideration of, you know, probably building something over here, because, you know, it's right under our house, why not? We'll have more building space and all that, and basically make this huge area into a base. This village is practically ours, even though there is no one here. But another thing I do want to work on is, okay, so basically this episode is just, some future planning and a quick, tour of the base. So, here we go. Alright, yeah. I do want to work on, the stronghold down here too, because there is like a stronghold and a mine shaft. So we do have a lot of projects we could work with. Honestly, I just don't have the motivation to do most of the stuff, which kind of sucks right now. But, I'll pretty much try to find a motivation myself pretty soon. We're just going to light this area up. So we're just basically overtaking this area right here. And these zombies can come and follow me all they want. But, yeah. So we're going to have to work on securing all this stuff here just to make this into our base. This is pretty cool here, to be honest. Water over here, alright. And, yeah. So, as you can see, we do have a lot of stuff planned for the series. It's just that, I'm just simply too lazy at the current moment to get working on it. So, I'm going to try to, find a way to motivate myself to do this stuff a lot more. And, actually, getting these projects done so we can have the base ready. And I still have to I've been looking for, another fortress for the longest time, and that simply has just not been helping me out. But anyways, I guess now's a good time to ask the comment question of today's episode, right? So, what do you guys... Okay, so this is more of a personal-ish question. It's just that I'm kind of curious. When you guys are lazy, what do you do to motivate yourself? For me, I guess, since I'm a YouTuber and for me, the analogy I'm going to use is simply just Let's Play. I do get lazy a lot with this Let's Play, I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's just something that, I want to get done, but I just simply sometimes do not put in the time and effort that I feel like I want to put in, but I just don't because of, that feeling of laziness, right? But when I want to, actually get some work done on Minecraft videos, I would watch other Minecraft videos to try to motivate me. Let's say Iso's Lab. He is a really good Minecraft Let's Play YouTuber. Minecraft PC. If you guys have never heard of him, I do recommend watching him. He is pretty big YouTube, pretty well known. His Minecraft Let's Play always inspires me to do better on mine, even though I'm pretty sure he does it a lot better. Pocket Edition wise, I think Jack and Daphne Elaine are probably the best Let's Players right now. Or even Nebs Gaming. The three of them are just absolutely phenomenal when it comes to building, and I am honestly jealous of the amount of talent and effort and skill they put into their videos. It's just absolutely, yeah. So I really don't like mimicking other YouTubers, so I know I'll probably never be as good as they are when it comes to, building or all that. So I kind of want to interpret my own way of, a Let's Play, which is the way I'm currently doing it. So, yeah, I guess that's how I'm doing it. I don't know, but what motivates you guys to, do a lot of stuff you do? Let's say you play sports or you play a game, and, and you're, really, or, you're doing a hobby you're really passionate of. What motivates you to do that, I guess? What keeps you from the laziness? Because even though YouTube motivates, YouTube is a big hobby that I do, something extremely fun that I love putting my time into, I do get lazy every now and then, and, I just sometimes just completely stop when I just simply, feel like I don't want to do anything. But, I always come back because, other people inspire me to, I guess, get off my butt and actually do stuff, which is, most of them being you guys, the people who watch me, so. Yeah, I know it's kind of a weird question, but it's just a question I'm kind of curious of, so answer that question, and I'll choose a random person to be in the comment question, and the sub wall, and all that. So I'm probably going to build a new sub wall for the next episode, because we do need to put a lot more names down. This is going to be a long series. It's going to last a lot longer than I think I wanted to make it last. But we'll see what happens. A lot of stuff can happen, and it's just simply, going to be something phenomenal. Alright, so we do have a lot of quartz in our inventory, so I think I'm going to craft all these into quartz blocks right now, which we can't use with a furnace, so we're going to have to use this. So we're just going to tap all this out right here, and 4, 3, 2, 1, there we go, buddy, and we have only 39 quartz blocks to work with. Oh, it's totally fine. I'm probably going to go back in another to go get more, because I do want to get a lot more levels. Oh, yeah! Speaking about levels, something we can do right now, I believe, which is something I've been wanting to do. I think I have a sword waiting for me in the, down here. So we're gonna have to go do some enchanting, because I'm actually, wanting to get a really good sword. So let's see what we can do over here. So, yeah, okay, so we're using this sword because I was in another, and I don't want to lose my good sword, which is somewhere in here. But I think it's time that we craft a diamond sword. What is this? This is just iron, right? Okay, that has fire aspect there. Do we have any books that have... Okay, that's power 1, feather falling. I'll probably put that on boots soon. Sharpness 2. Okay. What's that? Aqua affinity. We're probably going to put that on our helmet. Okay, this is aqua affinity, right? Is there an aqua affinity 2? I'm curious. Okay, that's feather falling. We can put that on our boots. Okay, that's aqua affinity. Okay, that's power. Alright. Let's just go take 2 diamonds here, and I just want to see something. So if we put an aqua affinity book with another aqua affinity book, what will it make? Alright, I don't think it makes anything. So that's great news. So we're going to put that back, one of these aqua affinity books back. And what I think I'm going to do is actually put that on my helmet, which I currently don't know what the enchantments are. But I think we have enough levels to actually pull this off. So this has protection 1. If we put... Wait, we can't put feather falling. So aqua affinity. I think that will give our helmet aqua affinity as well. Yes, we have aqua affinity now, so we can last longer underwater. Is there anything we can do here? Blast protection. Okay. And I want to put feather falling because I like to take really, really, you know, I like to make leaps of faith. So we're going to put that here. And for here, we're going to put feather falling, and we should have feather falling on these boots. Alright, there we go. Now, what I want to do is craft a diamond sword and actually enchant it to see what we get on it. So we're gonna actually do that right now because I want to get a really powerful sword, but I want to see what enchantments I can get. So what I think I'm gonna do is actually grab 3 lapis out of here. 1, 2, 3, and I have to go mining pretty soon. I'm running out of lapis, and you know, work on this. And I think in a future episode, I'm gonna actually we're gonna go on a cool nether exploration kind of thing, because, you know, it might be a long episode, but I do want to see if I can try to find a stronghold, or if I do find a stronghold, I'll record me exploring it if I do find one. Alright, so that'll be something. Alright, so for here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in my sword, put into, I don't think we can get to level 30 because we only have 21 levels. So what I think I'm going to do is actually place blocks around here, and this should cap it to level 22. If we do this, it should be like 21 or something. 16, good enough. Alright, we're going to put all this here, and it has unbreaking. Oh, sharpness 2. Alright, I'm going to try to go for this, and we should have a sharp 2 diamond sword. Alright, perfect. And we put a sharp 2 with a... I think there's actually an anvil over here, right? Okay, I'm wrong. That's another portal. Okay, I built this place. I don't even know where stuff is, so that's kind of unfortunate. Alright. So over here, what I'm going to do now is... Now, this puts the cool part. We have sharpness 2 on this sword. If I put this here, the sharpness 2 sword, with a sharpness 2 book, I should come out with a sharpness 3 sword. And let's see how powerful this thing is. Okay, so this is sharpness 3. I think we can go up to sharpness 4. But this should be a one-hit kill on most mobs now. So we gotta go test it out if you can actually find a mob somewhere. Actually, I think the best place to test it out is in the nether. So what I'm gonna do right now is actually go there, even though I think I'm gonna lag a little bit. So we're gonna go into nether. There we go. I'm gonna feel a little bit of lag pretty soon. I can kind of already... What's in here, actually? Well, we have a lot of nether quartz here I can probably grab later on off camera. So we have stone cooking here for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, now we're gonna go out here. There we go. And we gotta go look for a mob to kill. Actually don't see any zombie pigmen, which is strange. Okay, these are the things I left behind for me to, you know, come back on. I actually don't know why there's another portal over here. I'm gonna have to see where this leads later. But, oh, there we go. Ooh, is this a magma cube? Alright. There should be a 1 hit on him and he should split into pieces, right? Or 2 hits, maybe? 3? Okay, it's still a lot of hits. Let's actually see if we can get some magma cream out of this thing. Alright, so we're just gonna simply kill it just to test how strong this is. And he's actually, we're actually finally getting some lag spikes. See, this is why I can't go to another on my iPad, so I'm probably gonna have to switch to my Android device if I do another exploration video, because this is actually quite laggy. So I think I'm gonna do is go back now and put the sword away, because I do want to make sure the sword is at its absolute, you know, most perfect peak before actually using it. I'm thinking of maybe getting a fire aspect on it if I can get if I'm lucky enough to get a fire aspect book, as well as putting unbreaking so it doesn't break fast. You know what I mean, guys. So it just doesn't break really fast. So that'd be pretty nice to see. And we do come up here, which is what I thought would happen, and that's gonna load up. Perfect. Alright, and another thing that I said I was gonna do at the beginning of the episode was make a golden apple. So I guess that's how we're gonna end off this episode, is with a golden apple. So let's go do that super fast, and, you know, yeah, alright, so this is, I feel like the Let's Plays can go somewhere if I actually get off my butt and do stuff, so I'm probably going to do that pretty soon, because, I actually want to get stuff ready for the Let's Play. We're actually going to take this sword, and we're going to combine, actually, what I think I'm going to do before I combine these, do I still have that piece of lapis? Yes, I do, which is absolutely perfect. Before I combine this sword with that sword and make the golden apple, I do want to enchant it beforehand, so if I do get any good enchantments on it, I can use this sword right away, and, it'd be pretty dope. Alright, so we're going to do this, put that there. Okay, level 4 enchantment, Bane of Arthropods. Ooh. I actually don't know how I feel about that. I think if I do break these, I should get a higher level enchantment. It should be a lot stronger, so we're going to do that right now. But I'm actually wasting durability to make sharpness sword, I think. I don't know. Alright, let's see what's up. Alright, I think this should change, so let's see what you got. Alright, Bane of Arthropods 2. I forgot what Bane of Arthropods does, but I think what I can do, you know what, I'll just take it. Why the heck not? Alright, so what do we have on the other sword, which is Bane of Arthropods 2, which I'm probably going to Google what that does, because I actually forgot, so I'm going to have to look that up for the next, time. But what I think I'm going to do is, since we are going to use an iron sword for now, because, I want to make that perfect sword first, is, put these together so we have a pretty decent-ish iron sword. Alright, so this should all combine. If I put this here, put that there. Actually, what if I put it the other way around? Like, I put the weak sword first and put that sword there. Nope, it costs a lot more. Alright, so we're going to have to put the stronger sword, then the weaker sword, and combine, and I should have, hopefully I don't lose, oh, we didn't gain the Bane of Arthropods. Okay, so that was a useless enchantment, but at least we have a freshly new sword. And to end off this video, just like I said, I will be crafting golden apples. We need one of these, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. And all we simply have to do is go to the crafting table, craft it, and there we go, guys. We have a golden apple, our very first one we've crafted for the series, and all that. So anyways, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Minecraft Pocket Edition Survival Let's Play. I definitely enjoyed recording it. For you guys who want to make it a sub, don't forget to answer a comment question of the day and leave a like if you guys want to make it, or send fan art via Twitter, but leave a like anyways if you found the video somewhat enjoyable and all that. And if you guys are new to this channel and want to see more of my content, why not subscribe and check out my other videos? That'd be pretty cool for you guys. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, a like is always appreciated. So comment down, the answer to comment question, subscribe if you're new, and I'll try to work on a bunch of stuff in between episodes. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. It's been AA12 here signing out. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys, and bye-bye.